Comics Plus, what is going on? My name is Akasan. Hey, it's time to talk a little bit about DC news. It's DC news, but we're gonna play Jinx stuff. Okay. DC news, as you guys know, the Batman 2 has been announced. We got a Batman sequel, baby. Bruce Wayne. And whether or not you really enjoyed the movie or not, it's good to see that Matt Reeves' Batman universe, the Reeves verse, is paying off. Now, the only thing is, the good news is they announced it. The bad news is it's Warner Brothers announcing it. So that means that maybe it will never come out. You never know. You never know. You really never know. Here's the article. And then they also mentioned some stuff. They showed some stuff from The Flash and some other things like that. Here we go. No surprise here. Batman 2 is happening with Matt Reeves returning as director and Rob Pattinson as the Caped Crusader. Warner Brothers Motion Picture Group boss Toby Emmerich, I thought he was resigning, announced today during the studio's CinemaCon presentation in Las Vegas. Second point. Barbie heads to summer 2023, y'all. We'll probably have a Peacemaker season 3, right? All right. The news comes at a time when the movie has clocked more than 760 million around the globe. That's it? Damn. Okay. That topped the view. I shouldn't have said it like that, but damn. That topped the viewership of such Warner Brothers day and date movies last year as Suicide Squad, Dune, Wonder Woman 1984, The Matrix Resurrections. The Batman is Warner's first theatrical window release since Christopher Nolan's Tenet in August 2020, after the studio adopted a pandemic theatrical day and date strategy in its 2021 slate, including December 2020's Wonder Woman 1984. Where did it happen to the Snyder Cut? Was it not on that list? Oh. The Batman sees the Riddler. No, we're not reading all that. Okay. HBO Max also has a Batman spinoff series in the works centering around Colin Farrell's Penguin. Reeves took the stage briefly and said to the room of exhibitors, "Thank you all for your tremendous support for The Batman. We couldn't have gotten here without the faith and enthusiasm of all your teams around the world. I'm excited to jump back into this world for the next chapter." Huh. Okay, well, wait, what? Oh, snaps. This guy got arrested for sexual assault. Doesn't he also play Zaz? Yo, Zaz locks this dude up. What you doing, Zaz? We're gonna need that Batman 2 script is just writing itself right now. Cool. So happy to see that Batman 2 is coming out. I hope that they will take a few more steps. I hope they hit the ground running with the second movie, a little bit faster pace, a little more going on, and just a little tighter, I suppose. And maybe I might enjoy it a lot more. But my faith is in Matt Reeves. I hope I like what he did in previous movies. I would love to see him just knock out a banger like he did with one of my favorite movies of all time, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I believe. Not War of the Planet, right? Dawn, right? One of my favorite movies of all time, and I really hope that he can hit that same sort of stride with the Batman 2, and I will love it forever. Certainly, the future of the Batman is in good hands with Matt Reeves. And speaking of which, we look back toward the past. As you guys might know, over the last weekend, I was part of the Prime One Studio Next Level Showcase 4, and I was presenting a lot of different statues. And one of those statues just happened to be the Lord of Apocalypse himself, Darkseid. Worked really well. Here, you guys, if you want to see a clip of it, let's take a look.
All throughout the DC multiverse, the name Darkseid inspires both awe and terror. He is the immortal lord and ruler of the hellish world Apocalypse.
That's me! Anyways, you guys can check it out. Check out Prime 1 Studio. But the thing I wanted to point out was the fact that the Lord himself, Ray Porter, gave me a shout out. The voice of Darkseid himself gave me a shout out on Twitter and also congratulated Prime 1 Studio for my presentation skills and all of that. I'm glad I was in, from one voice actor to another. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ray. I was really worried that microphone, that little rinky-dink mic that they're using, is not as deep and not as powerful as what I could convey right here, right now. However, I did my best. And I'm glad that he liked it. I'm glad that he liked the presentation. And I know, elephant in the room, like, put the cards on the table. I know for a certain cult group out there, it's a little weird that me of all people would be presenting Snyder Cut material. But when Prime 1 actually asked me about it, they give me a bunch of different Batman stuff to do. And when this one came up, I was like, about that, I'm just kind of letting you know that, the movie wasn't really for me. I know it's very popular, but it really never got much of me. But at the end of the day, Prime 1 Studio, like all companies, they're not hiring fans, right? They're hiring entertainers. They're hiring presenters. They're hiring people that are going to put something up to the next level, and I had a job to do. And furthermore, they were just like, look, when you get out there on stage, when you get out there on camera, when people see you, it's especially because of your critiques and the way you analyze things that people are going to know that if they hear you talk about it, they know it's honest. And so I really appreciate that. I appreciate Prime giving me that opportunity to introduce it. And at the end of the day, we're not picking apart a story. We're not talking about a direction of the characters or whatever. We're talking about art. We're talking about vision. And one thing you can never take away from Zack Snyder, there's a lot of things we can talk about, but the one thing you can never take away is and I've always said he is a visionary director. He's very good at bringing comics to life, right? And that's exactly what we're showcasing right now, is that art form. That it's just another form in an amazing worlds of DC. And I guess since I'm the DC guy here in Japan, that's why they chose me. And that and Tyrone Magnus was too expensive to hire. Woo! We talked last night about that, and it was just kind of funny. And he was like, hey, Akasan, why don't you just tell them that you're the black man in Japan? I was like, yes, Tyrone, that's actually a good idea as well. Anyways, thank you so much for Ray Porter, everybody. I hope those statues do really well. And also, again, make sure you check out the rest of the showcase, because I'm doing a lot of Batman stuff. Jason Fabok as well. Jorge Yamirez. There was a Joker statue. There was a Penguin statue. I love doing it. I love representing the Bat. I've been doing this for like 3 years now. It's always a pleasure. So please, guys, check out the Prime 1 Studio full presentation. And I'll probably upload a few pics. I'm going to their party tomorrow. So I'll let you know. If there's anything specific you guys want me to take photos of or video of or something like that, just let me know. And I'll try to make another compilation for y'all. Okay? Love, peace. Chicken grease. We'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.